Hey guys, so I think this is going to work. Um, we are back live, so welcome to a new live video. I'm trying to see if I can have it on YouTube as well. Um, I think we are live everywhere. It looks like it's working, yay! Okay, so I'm live on YouTube and on these like restream things because today I have a guest for you guys, so hopefully everything is gonna go well. And you can ask me whatever you want in the chat, and we're gonna wait until a few people arrive. And when hello, Pink Gamer, hello. I hope you hear me. I think the sound is okay. I'm not sure, but it's probably working. Hello. So um waiting for. Oh, okay. So it looks like the. Yeah, I'm really discovering this tonight. So it looks like I have the chat on both platforms simultaneously. So it's really cool. That way I'm not gonna miss any of you. In Japan, it's 10:30 p.m. So yeah, it's a little bit late, but it's easier for me to do it like late at night because that way. Um, hey, Jonah. So yeah, I do it like later in Japanese time so that I can have like I can chat with people from Europe and also people from the US. So it's like everybody like US, you just got up and it's like middle of the afternoon in Europe and it's nighttime here. So yeah. So we have a guest today. So
Hello.
yes, so this is my guest. Her name is Esther, and she's a singer from Czech Republic. So yeah, normally we're going to have a chat about dolls today and her music because she's got a new single coming out today. And I already heard it because I'm in Japan and it come at midnight everywhere. So I was waiting last night until it came out.
Wow, and what do you think about it?
I like it. I really like it. I don't know which one I prefer, if I prefer the dark one or the light one, because they're a little bit different.
Okay.
But I don't know which one I think I like the light one better.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
It's like um the first version that we made was the dark one, and I kind of had a feeling that it's still not finished. I couldn't decide how to finish it. We had like 15 ends to choose from, and then I thought, hey, maybe we have to try something else. And I chose a person like sound engineer from a different country to work with. That I liked his job, and we got to contact, and he took the song and made different mix and also add some like pop kind of samples to it. So the dark version is more about like a lot of layers and choirs. So that's why it's like deep and dark. And this one is more light because he uh, deleted a lot of the original layers and made it more like brief and light.
Okay. Yeah. So I
So
was
maybe
actually, I
that's
was
why.
listening to both, and I was like, Okay, I'm listening to both, and I try to check like what's the difference, and I got like confused, so I was like, hmm.
That's nothing different.
Yeah, they're different, but it's difficult to say how. So
Yeah, because it's maybe it's more for like musicians to that want to dig deep into the sound, because it's very much about the sound and how he mixed it and processed all the parts, like um, how the instruments sound actually.
mm, yeah, but I like it anyway. So
Yeah, I'm so glad. Thank
yeah.
you. What about your dolls? Like
Okay,
how much of them do how many of them do you have?
how many of them do I have? That's a big question. I don't actually have a number on them
Okay.
anymore because I have so many, but it's more than, I mean, probably more than 400.
Oh my god.
Like you cannot see maybe, but like these are the like Azone dolls, so you have like
Okay.
3 rows of them on each shelves.
Okay, okay.
So when I have like one, two, three, four full shelf, I have like this small one here, which has like
Yeah.
also 3 layers, but less.
Okay.
And on the opposite side, I have the polyps, and like I have like I can probably show you if I turn around my computer. So like you have like the little fairy, which are also Azone up there,
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
and on the other side you have the polyps.
Mhm.
And those like I have like 3 big shelf of them, and they take a lot of space because they have those massive heads. But yeah, that's probably more than 400, and I have the ball jointed doll on this shelf over here,
Okay. And
which
is it
are like
like
yeah,
is it like the stamps that if you keep it for a long time it like the price gets up?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah? Nice.
Probably. Well, I guess it depends which one. The polyp, it goes up and down,
Uh-huh.
but the more rare they become, the more up and down it goes. I don't know. Some are
Yeah.
very expensive. Some are more limited than others. Some the price go up and then they re-release it, so the price go down again. It's a little bit weird. But the
Okay.
A zone, they come out, and they come out only once. So if you don't get them, like I think they only remade a Haddle an Azon doll one time,
Mhm.
exactly the same, because it was a collaboration with a different company. But otherwise, just so Morgan is asking how many 1/3 I have. For the Azon, I have 4. The 4 here that are like supposed to be like talked about today. So yeah, like because the bigger they are, so the more expensive they are. So I don't have that many big ones, and they take a lot of space too. And I'm in Japan, and in Japan it's just like kind of cramped, so I don't have a big house. So yeah. So we can actually start with number one, like this one. Her name is Amane. She's like the wolf version. That's why she has those ears. So disclaimer: none of them are in their original outfit because I changed them and I didn't change them back for the video. So this is the first Azon Wancer that I got, and I got her. She's my third Azon doll. So it was like at the very very beginning of my start of collecting. And she broke once, so I already like changed one part of her body, and she has a tail also because she's a wolf. Normally she's dressed in a sort of samurai ninja outfit, but anyway, so she's got like Azon clothes because the doll company who makes those dolls also make clothes. Actually, the company started from was a clothes company first, And then the guy got the doll, like the clothes company from his father, and he tried to make clothes and it didn't work out, and so he turned into dolls and started to make like very nice doll clothes from a company in Vietnam. And then so that's why the Azone dolls have like super high quality clothes, because they know what they were doing when they started with clothes. Anyway, so that's the first one. I really wanted her, and she was my only Azone concert for a very long time actually, because I was like, oh, okay, I only won one. But as usual, you start with one, and after that, it gets more complicated, and you get 20 and, and 400. So, yeah, that's for the little story of the doll. So, that's number one. Oops. She can stay here, maybe. All my dolls can stand by themselves. Proof. Because, like a lot of people, they have doll stands, and mine, I just like, find the balance and they stay. Yes, Chris, me too. I love the Azon dolls. That's why I have so many of them, unfortunately. Okay. So, I noticed that on your Spotify, lots of your songs are gone and then they came back. Because I was playing You Play My Vibes a lot before, and it was gone, and today I notice it's back.
Yeah, I will explain if you give me just 10 seconds.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Okay. So, for the newcomer, we have Esther, who is a singer from Czech Republic, and she's talking about our song that's coming out today.
Yeah, so the thing is that when I started to release on Spotify, because I mainly release on YouTube, because I do mainly audio visuals, not just audio songs. So, like the important part of the songs are always some graphics or music videos. And after that, because many people ask me to put it on Spotify, I put it uh, like a group, like all of my songs at that time. I took it and put it on Spotify like a group, but I didn't work with Intergram, if you know what it, the
Yeah,
company that you like authorize your songs in, and then they put a specific code to a song, and each song in the world has its own code. So if it's played wherever on earth, it comes to the company and you know about it. And there weren't those specific codes yet, so I had to put the songs out of Spotify and put them back with the codes.
okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
that makes
so
sense.
that's why.
Yeah, Chris is the same for me. Like, I have no space left, and then I can always find space for one more doll. like, I mean, they're all standing next to each other. It would be nice to have like nice little diorama for all of them and make them comfortable. But they're also happy to stand each other with next to their friend. Like, okay. So let's go into the second doll that I got. This was this one. Oops. So once again, she's not wearing her original clothes, but I made that. I'm kind of proud of it actually. It's not perfect, but I guess it looks good enough. And this one is Ellen Time of Grace number 3, and she's Alice. And I think she's the regular version because they come in pairs. So you have the regular version and the limited version. And I think this one I might be mistaken, but I think it's the regular version. But I couldn't get her directly because I don't do pre-orders, so I didn't pre-order. And when I went to the Amazon store to try and get her, she was not there because they just go away very easily. And so my friend who lives in a different city in Japan, he lives in Nagoya, and they also have an Amazon store. If you haven't seen, I have a video of the Nagoya Amazon store on my channel. I just went there like a few weeks ago, so I made a video of that store. But anyway, my friend lives in that city and he's very familiar with the Azone stores. So he went to the Azone store, told me the doll was there, asked me to transfer him money. So I transferred him money to get the doll. And when the transaction was done, he could like get me the doll, and then he sent me the doll by the post, and then she arrived, and so that's how I got her. So it was like very lucky because she was, basically gone. If it was just Tokyo, I would have not gotten her actually. So this one never had a problem so far. So she's like, I have like four Wancer doll, and two of them broke, but this one never actually broke, so that's good. Um, she just lost her hand, but that's not broken. It's just because it's not fixed properly. Because, well, see, there's a peg, and they're really long, and you just have to push them inside, and it works properly. But anyway, so, and she's actually smaller than Amane because Amane is an Azon 50 and this one is a 45, 48. Anyway, a few centimeters, but they can share the same clothes, which is kind of nice because I have one, like the next one, you're gonna see they cannot share clothes because she's a little bit more mature looking, so she has like a different body type, and yeah. Yeah, Morgan, thank you. Yeah, I kind of managed to make doll clothes properly. I think it just like some of the sewing on the side here is not completely perfect, and it's probably a little too low here at the front. But I can see all the flows. But like when I show it to people, of course I don't see all the flows. But yeah, yeah. Anyway. So that's for doll number 2. Okay. So you also play the drums. Since you were 8-year-old, right? Okay,
Yeah,
I don't
no,
have.
yeah, I hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Yeah. Yes, I play drums from 8 years old.
Yeah, I know because it's written on your bio on the Spotify, and I just I'm very noisy, and I just like look at everything and know everything. So
Yeah, that's nice. I appreciate it. It's like it's my like how to say, like, mother tongue
the
drumming.
drums. Mm.
Yeah. And I guess it is modifying a bit, as maybe you read this one also, that I had this urge to say stories, as you do because you are a
Yeah,
novelist.
yeah,
But playing drums, it's more in a band. It's more like support role than like the expression. The singer is the one to say the story. So that's why I kind of started to sing.
yeah. But like you play the drums and sing at the same time.
Yeah,
Because I saw that on your Instagram. You can do both at the same time, and it's not very
yeah.
common.
Sorry.
It's not very common. Like
Uh,
like in bands, normally the singer is playing the guitar or is playing the keyboard.
yeah.
He's just singing. But someone who played drums and singing, I never saw that before.
Yeah, some people, like, maybe you know Phil Collins. It's famous singer from the band Genesis,
Yeah,
or he made a soundtrack to animated Tarzan. like the oldest version of Tarzan. You
Mm-hmm.
know it. And so he was a drummer that was like the frontman singer at the same time. But for example, me, I like when the singer just sings, because when I compare uh, singers that play guitar or play drums at the same time, you see that the attention is split anyway.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So it's not like I can be this into the singing when I'm also drumming, because my brain is
Yeah,
like
it's
boiling.
multitasking. Like it's multitasking, and with the drums, you have like you play with your feet, right, and you play with your
Yeah,
hands, so you can have like multiple rhythm, one in each part
yeah,
of your
yeah, yeah,
body, and you have to sing at the same time.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
So it's just like five different splitting of your brain. It's
yeah,
crazy.
yeah, 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 exactly.
Yeah. So, wow. But it's actually good that you can do that. Like even if it's not the main part, it's actually very impressive that you can actually do that.
Yeah, sometimes people look for drummers that can do vocals, that can be really in handy to the main singer. So it's definitely a good thing to do both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's go for doll number 3. So this one is doll number 3, and her name is Mahiro, and she's from a series of doll, and they basically have multiple dolls, and they all have a sort of like more well, a little bit less anime characters than the others. So she has like a different body type, and they don't actually make a lot of clothes to put on her. So she comes with like this one has a multiple possible outfit, and I wanted the winter humming, but the winter humming was gone, and my husband actually, so oh, she likes my hero, I'm gonna get her my hero, but he didn't actually know which one. So he went and he got me the only one he could find in a like at the Azone factory store, actually, not at the Hakihabara that we already like know, or the Ikebukuro. He went to the factory store. I also have a video of the factory store if you haven't seen it, so you can just go and check that out. And this one came with the police outfit. So she's like the policewoman, working policewoman doll. And like I just put the so she's as her skirt, because I don't have any other clothes I can fit. So she has a police outfit skirt, and I just put up the sweater, like hoping to have like a sort of like the winter humming sort of doll. This one actually has a wig, but the other like the other two have like implanted hair, rooted hair. So it actually depends on which series you take. I think Azon is making more and more doll with wigs now, because they are collaborating with the Bee Shine. So they sell like Bee Shine wigs, and they also put them on their dolls. So, but the others are like implanted wigs. Also, when they work with Obitsu company, they also have wigs. Probably because they use the Obitsu hair, and like the Obitsu head, and since they don't come from the same factory, they cannot have the implanted hair. That's my guess. It's not sure, but that's my guess about it. So yeah, generally, I think most of the Azon doll I have rooted hair, except for Mayuro, and the Kiki Pop are also collaborations, and the Kiki Pop comes with wigs. I think. Do they? I don't. Let me check it out because I don't remember. I've got one over here. Okay. Sometimes my head go blank and I don't remember about dolls. So let's see. Yeah, the Kiki Pop also have a wig. So all the Kiki Pop have wigs. The Mahiro has wigs, and I think this one. This one because she's a collaboration. No, this one is rooted. Huh? No, this one actually comes with two different um, head parts. That's what we saw last time in the last live videos. They come with two different parts, so you can actually have one rooted head cap and one wig head cap, so you can change her hair if you want to. It's pretty cool. Okay, that's for the doll story. Yeah. So I saw that on the you have series going on Instagram
Yes.
with it's 15 part.
Yeah.
So
I
I
think it will be even more, but I didn't want to count, so I said 15.
okay.
Nobody's counting. Maybe you are counting. So, but you can
Told you,
excuse me.
like I just look at all the things and I remember them somehow. So it's
Yeah.
just I'm not spying on you, but if you put it online, I'm probably gonna know about it. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's the way it should be, right? So it's 15, but maybe more.
Yeah. So I was gonna ask if you already recorded all of them, or
Yeah,
if you.
it's like yeah. We record. We shoot it for 2 days, the whole parts of the songs, and I cut it into several reels. So if I have
Okay.
like four songs, and each of it I will cut into 5 reels. That's how it works. So it's already done.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why because I was thinking, oh, does she has like all of it prepared and she has the 15 and they are ready to go, or is she making them one by one? Like, and I was like,
Yeah.
that would drive me crazy to do that, like one by
Well,
one.
I'm still working on the audio because it's with audio recording the sound, the singing. Uh, it sometimes it's not quite objective, but it like the sense of hearing changes with I don't know what hormones, mood. I don't know if you're tired, you hear it differently. If you're fresh, if you're happy, so it means that one day I'm okay with the sound, and then I play it again, and I'm like, no, I'm not putting it out. I have to do it again. So that's how I spend like 15 hours on one reels because I keep repairing it.
It's like me when like I'm editing a novel. Like I have this subliminal message right here. This is my
Yeah.
book.
Okay. Okay.
I put it in the corner, and like I'm working on like it's not the third book, it's the third book in the series, so it's going to
Okay.
be the fifth book I publish, and
Okay.
I've been working on it for since I came back from Czech Republic basically, so I've been working on it since May.
Okay.
And someday I'm reading it and I'm like, yes, that's good, oh, I'm gonna keep all that, and then someday I'm just like, it's all gone. It's just like I really hate it. Like I need to
Yeah.
remove all of it. It's just so
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah.
It's just I don't know why. I don't know if it's my mood or if it's like because when it's almost ready. What happened when my books are almost ready is that I'm reading it and the only thing I'm changing is the comma.
Yeah.
Should I put a comma here or remove it? Do I put those two sentences together in one or remove that? When it's almost ready, that's the only thing that really annoys me. Like, or maybe I should remove this adjective and put this one. Like, very tiny little things for how it
Yeah.
sounds. But when it's like hardcore editing, I'm just
Yeah.
going through the entire things and like the story, trying to make sense of it. And at some point, I'm like, no, this character doesn't do that. And then I'm like, the next day I'll be here. No, that character actually did that, and you
Mm-hmm.
know,
Yeah.
it's yeah,
It's it's sometimes it's driving us crazy, right?
yeah, really, really. So
I'm trying
Morgan
to.
has the same problem
Sorry.
apparently.
Okay.
Morgan is saying the same for me writing my first book as well. Funny, yeah. Like I think it's all of us. I think
Yeah.
it's just how our brain works. Sometimes we really hate it, and sometimes we really like it.
But that's what we discussed with musicians, like how to approach this. Like, is it better to just take the instant idea, the original idea, and like finish it as quickly as possible and put it out?
Yeah,
Like, or how to do this? Because I would love to, when I work on my music, and it's not yet like the source of my finances, I have to like split the work to a long period of time to be able
yeah.
to pay for everything and stuff like that. So
Same here.
something, yeah, yeah, of course. So if like the best way would be to release it in a week, but instead I release it in 2 years, and person changes so quickly.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. It's like because I remade this book. I re-edited it. It came out like 10 years ago, and I wasn't satisfied with it
Yeah,
anymore. So I re-edited it and corrected it. And the second book I did the same, and they are good. They represent where I was when they came out the first time with a tiny better version because it's like a little bit more polished now.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
But like what I want to put up now is a little bit better, I think. So I
yeah,
think the
yeah,
third book is going to be better. It's completely different. And at the same time, the third book I wrote it years ago.
yeah,
So I'm basically putting something like where I was years ago when I wrote it. I'm trying to translate it into with the skills that I have now.
yeah, yeah,
And I think that's what's make it even more difficult than if I was like, okay, like what they say is like you write the draft, you write multiple draft, that's all done, and then you put it in a drawer for 6 months, and then you edit
yeah.
it. You edit it once, you send it to the editor, and like they correct it for you and done. But here it doesn't work like that because I wrote it years ago, and I wrote multiple books after that, which I still haven't published or edited.
Hmm.
And it's like having a split personality. It's like I'm not this person who wrote it anymore, but she had a point, and there are people in this world who are at that level, and they still need that book because that's who they are right now.
Yeah,
And at the same time, it needs to be a little bit me of now.
yeah, yeah,
It's
exactly.
all about finding a balance between that. Can we hear some of your musics? Someone is asking about to hear some of your music.
Yeah, I get. Maybe the best way is uh, like find it on your devices. Maybe that's the best sound you can get.
Yeah, I actually put the link to her into her. So I have all the link in the description. I have your YouTube, I have the Instagram, I have the Spotify, and I have the Apple Music. And you
Yes,
have the premiere of the new song coming up soon.
it should be out already. It's there.
Yeah, but there is a premiere, right? Tonight.
Ah,
Isn't it?
you mean YouTube?
Yeah. Yeah,
YouTube, yeah, it's coming in 40 minutes, but Spotify is ready already.
yeah. So the music is in English because she's not French, she's from Czech Republic, and my books are in English because, well, I'm French, but I write in English because it's easier for me. Sorry, French people. I will translate my first book. Actually, I'm in the process of translating my first book in French.
Yeah,
And I know if you go to Goodread and read some crazy people making a review of my book, they say, she's French and the book was translated and blah blah blah. No, 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 no. The book has never been translated. The book was written directly in English, corrected by native English speakers, and there is no French in there. Like
yeah,
nothing. But some
yeah.
people they say, oh, the author is French, so the book has been translated and things like that. But it's not true. It's like, tant pis pour toi, mais non, Morgane, pas tant pis pour toi. Je vais le traduire, je vais le traduire. Et puis tu peux lire en anglais aussi. Hein. Sorry, sometimes I speak French because I have French people coming here.
Yeah, it's okay. I
Yeah.
don't understand.
No, Morgan is like kind of sad because she cannot read my books because they're in English.
Yeah,
but
I get it.
but there will be translated. I don't know how. I think I'm almost halfway through. I was translating it with a friend, and somehow it was supposed to come out in June, and we got lost in the process, and it hasn't moved at all. So, but it's coming. Yeah. So, but this one is really nice. It's a new version, and it got illustration in colors because the original version had illustrations in black and white. But see, this one has got illustration in colors.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, I have um, I have several illustrations of the story.
Yeah.
It's not for children. Like some people say, yes, there is illustration. It's not for adults and stuff. But it's about demons, and they're nice demons, most of them. But there is like some very very dark stuff happening too, like torture and stuff. So it's not really for children. But
Okay.
there are still pictures because I kind of wanted to have like, I think my first goal is because I really like Jules Verne. I don't know if you know, like he wrote like
Yeah, I know
20,000
him.
League Under the Sea and the Around the World in 90 Days and that kind of things.
Yes.
And the original publication of his work have those beautiful black and white illustrations, like from a very good like graphic designer, and it's like it's very beautiful and it's perfect. And I kind of wanted my book to have that kind of feels. So I got those illustration in black and white, but of course they're not at the same quality because very good artists are kind of very expensive, and I don't have the money for very good artists yet. So maybe when I'm famous and my book sell well, I can have like you know people making illustration, and I have like 20 different versions, like the J.K. Rowling Harry Potter book, right?
Yeah,
But
yeah,
so I kind of wanted those very, very beautiful things, but I only had a small illustration in black and white. And I went with that because, well, it's not exactly what I wanted, but it was already, good enough at the time.
yeah.
But I decided to remake a new version, new book, new edition, and so now it just turned out like I decided to put the picture in color instead. New picture, more pictures, and colors.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I mean, if I'm gonna do something different, I might as well go all the way, right?
Yes.
So yeah, so that's what happened. But and the series is gonna come because I want to have the book number 3 out probably October. I wanted to have it out this month, but the illustrations are not ready, and I really want the illustration. So yeah, it's gonna come.
So it's waiting for other people all the time, right?
No, I'm kind of waiting for myself. Like it's just like for the editing process I'm doing now. I need to like edit the whole thing before I can send it to anyone because it needs to make complete sense first.
Okay, okay.
Because the thing is, everybody is human, and if you're going to pay a person to do the editing, because I'm not sending the manuscript and the editor is like a process. I'm indie author, so I pay for everything. So if I'm going to send the draft to someone, the less work they have to do with it, the cheaper it is for me, because I
Yeah,
don't have to go through it like 20,000 times.
yeah,
So I do the main part of the process, and it's also kind of easier for me to do it because um like I haven't done the thing in a week, like you said. It's been
yeah,
spread
yeah,
out for years. So when I
yeah, yeah,
reread the story, I don't really know the story anymore.
yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah, all my books are on Amazon. This one is called Demon Soul, and all the others are on Amazon. I got 4 on Amazon right now, and one is actually set in Japan, and it's a French physicist in Japan. And she's kind of solving a murder mystery, but it's not really a detective story. It's more of a psychological, not a thriller, but it's kind of more of a psychological. Like she's going through depression, kind of, and apparently people who have depression who read it, they kind of like it. They say it helps. So that's basically what it is. It's not like some people complain about the ending. Some, well, it's just it is what it is. But yeah,
Yeah,
all my books are like on Amazon, and they're
nice.
they're they're also on Apple actually, and Barnes and Nobles. Not the latest one, because the latest one are like sort of going through the Amazon process, because Amazon helps you to sell more books if you only sell with them, something like that. So I'm trying that. They're probably gonna go somewhere else after, because I
Yeah.
like having my books everywhere because it makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so far the new versions are just on Amazon. We'll see how it goes. Yeah. We have someone from Indonesia. Hello, Heiko. We have people from all over the world on this channel.
Nice, that's beautiful. I
Yeah.
will have to run to prepare the release. So,
Yeah.
do you think we should discuss something else?
Yeah, we can discuss something. What do you want to talk about?
No, no, no. Like it's up to you.
Okay,
It's
so, well, I can do the last doll actually, because I have the 4. So last one is Shino, and this one is from an anime called Is the Order a Rabbit? And I really like her because she has like the silliest little mouse on her face, and she's very shy. And so I really liked her, and I liked her so much I got a mini version of her. So the plan today is to also open this one, the mini version. So it's like you have the box, and the box has like picture of her, and she comes with this cat on her head, like in the anime. Basically, she has a cafe, and it's a very funny anime anyway. And I kind of like her, so I just got 2 of her. Like, I think it's fun to have the big one and then the small one, and you can just, like, I don't know, make them play together or something. Yeah. So we're gonna open the door. Ta-da! I had her for months actually. Like I don't even know when she came out. Like I have a lot of dolls I haven't opened because I got sick and I couldn't do a lot of stuff when I was sick. So I have a lot of dolls who haven't been opened. So let me check if they have a date on it. I can't even see a date on her. Does anyone know when she came out? Was it in 2019 or something? Anyway, I can find a date. The other generally have, but So Azone actually collaborates with anime company to make those anime dolls, and they're like generally a bit cheaper than the Azone original character. So she comes with a book. Yeah, it's not a very big book actually. Oh, there. I think this is a menu for the. I don't know what's going on here. No, that's not a menu. I saw it was a menu for the cafe. It's actually the barrette she comes with, like this. It looks like it's stickers, which is generally normal for Azon to have like very weird hair accessories. So, um, I think if someone really want to know when the doll was actually made, I can try to figure that online later and put it in the description of the video or in the comments. But I don't think it's necessary really because she's just here, nobody cares. So, um, so this is our uncle actually, which is hilarious. It looks like her uncle was turned into a cat. I haven't watched the anime in a very long time, so I don't know. Oh, it's actually hollow, so you can put your finger inside. That's kind of funny. I guess that's make it easier for her to keep him on her head. And that's the only accessory she comes with. Like the anime character have less accessories than the other dolls. Like they come already all dressed up. Some of the doll you have to like take off, put on the shoes and stuff. But she looks really like the anime. Anyway, so yeah, she's got the same hair, but she's got like different, little bit different color. Probably because this one is rooted and this one is weak, so it's probably a B shine, and they don't have all the range of color, I suppose. And this one has glass eyes, and this one has painted eyes, and this one has a smile, and this one has a rounded mouth. So they don't really look the same exactly. And yeah, this one has the original outfit that she's wearing when she's in the cafe in the anime, but this one is not, obviously. Yeah, it doesn't work. It's not a hat, but it is at the same time. Hello. So you can see like they are like really well articulated. They have like articulation around the wrist, but you can only turn around the hands. They have elbow articulation and shoulder articulation, and they can move their head. They can do the whole thing actually fully turn around. It's a little bit creepy if you do that. So look down, look up. And she doesn't have the motion body, the emotion body, so she only has like articulation at the hips. So you can make her sit down. So she's on the old Azon body actually. So she's probably kind of old. Yes, so if the one third was released in 2018, thank you for the info. It means this one was released later, I guess. Oh, see you, Morgan. Bye. So yeah. So I think she was released later, and she was released before they made the emotion body. So I don't know, probably 2019 or 2020. I think. Well, anyway, so that's the doll, and she's kind of cute. Fine. So yeah, basically that's all I prepared for today's video. I actually asked people to tell me what they want to talk about. So if anyone want to talk about something special in the comment, you can just tell us now, and we're gonna answer your questions. You know what's funny is like we never actually met before in person, Esther and I.
Yeah. And so you've been to Czech Republic.
Yeah, that's a very friend of a friend story.
You went for a Lake Malawi concert.
No, I went for 9 Lake Malawi concerts. I came
Wow.
3 years in a row to Czech Republic just for the Lake Malawi concerts.
Okay.
So basically, what happened is Albert was on Twitter, something he never does. He's never there, but he was on Twitter, and I'm a lot on Twitter. And he asked, "What do you want to see in the newsletter?" Because
Okay.
he's writing a newsletter. And I answer to the question, of course, tell him what I want to see. And he's like, yeah, and we have I'm going to do that. Thank you, Albert. And he said, we're having a concert for the release of our new album in November. And I really wish some people from, like some fan from abroad would be coming too. He said that to me. Okay. And somehow it transformed me into a fairy. Because I'm like, oh, you made a wish. Oh, I can grant that wish. Okay, I'm coming. Like,
Wow.
yeah, he says that, and like, he says that to me personally, right? So I'm like, oh, he's inviting me to his concert personally. Like, that was a crazy, crazy assumption, but it still happened, right? And I was like, okay, well, I told my husband, oh, I really want to go to that concert, right? And my husband said, oh, you just go. I'm like, well, it's in Prague. He's like, yeah, just go. I'm like, Prague is in Czech Republic. He's like, yeah. I'm like, in Europe. It's a concert in Europe. And he's like, yeah, just go. And I'm like, okay. And he's like, okay, just get your tickets, get your concert tickets first to make sure that you can go to the concert and it doesn't sold out. And then you can like figure out how to like, get the plane ticket and it was August and the concert was in November. So I just got
Mhm.
my concert tickets, and then I went back to Twitter and I told Albert, oh, I'm coming. I got my tickets. And he was like, no way. And I'm like, way. And after that, he forgot all about it. Okay? So I was like the super fan, like crossing half the world to see him, and he sort of completely forgot about it. And so I like I'm alone in Prague for 3 weeks because if I travel to a foreign country half across the world, I might as well stay a little bit instead of just one day for a concert, right? So I was in Prague and I was taking Czech lessons. And don't test me now because I can't speak Czech today. But anyway, and so I arrived at the concert and I was like kind of freaking out because I don't go to concerts. That's something I don't do. Like I hadn't done for like 10 years. I hadn't been to a concert in 10 years and it's like a foreign country and I'm alone. I don't have any friends around and I'm just like, and I'm freaking out and I'm like, I'm on Facebook. The thing that's it's absolutely crazy. I sent a message to Albert on Facebook Messenger, and he actually answered, "Yeah, see you there," like something like that. And I'm like, Albert never used Facebook Messenger. He never used it. He never used it ever again with me ever after that. Like just that one time. I sent him message. He probably never saw them. Like, you know, but just that particular night, I'm going to the concert. I'm at the concert. I'm like, okay, I'm at the concert. Like, okay. And he's like, yeah, I see you there. And I'm like, what? Okay, continue. I go to the concert, listen to the music, like having the. It was absolutely fantastic. Like, it was wonderful. I was like, oh my god, this is a life. Like, wow. And after, I'm like, okay, what do I do? And I'm chatting with a friend, and she's like, well, just wait a little bit after the concert. Maybe something will happen. So I'm waiting, and I see some people are waiting around the entrance of the VIP area, and I'm like, yeah, the band is probably in there, and I'm never gonna see them or anything. And Albert came out, and Jeronim came out later, but like Jeronim, it's different. So, but anyway, Albert came out, and Albert started talking to everybody there, and I'm like, when he's talking to everybody, so if I just wait around, maybe he's gonna talk to me. And I actually saw a guy, like one of his fans is kind of like famous for being the big fan, and he was there, and I'm like, okay, if I stay kind of around this guy, probably like if this guy is waiting, it means something is gonna happen. So I'm just waiting there, and Albert come and say hello to me. Like I didn't do anything. I was just standing there, and Albert is like, hey, hello, how are you? And like hug me, and like, hey, yeah, I'm like, yeah, you just sent me a message on Facebook, so I was just gonna say hi, and like, he's like, what? And I'm like, yeah, like, I'm the girl who come from Japan just to see you, and he's like, no way, and I'm like, yeah, you forgot all about it, but that's okay. So that's the first time I came to Czech Republic, basically. That's what happened, and after we chatted, I stayed with the other super fan and his friend, and we went to the after party with the band. Like Albert invited us to the after party with the band, and we went there like until 3 in the morning.
That's so beautiful.
Yeah, that was like my friend. Well, like your life is a movie. Like that never happened. I'm like, yeah, like what the hell is going on? I don't know. So I was like on cloud nine, like basically, like best night ever. Yeah.
That's nice. That's beautiful.
And the thing is, after that, I tweeted. I was like, okay, I went there for the music, but I'm definitely gonna stay for the people because everybody was so nice, you
Yeah.
know. And after that, Albert wrote the newsletter, and he mentioned me in the newsletter. And like the way I said that, because I probably thought like I thought there was gonna be bodyguard or and stuff like that. He couldn't be approached because he's like one of the most famous person in Czech Republic, kind of. And I thought they were like, you know, that's why I said that kind of thing on Twitter. I'm like, I cannot believe what just happened. Like he's just super nice. He's like, yeah, she probably thought I was in his newsletter. I was like, yeah, she probably thought I was an asshole. And I'm like, no, I didn't think that. So I actually asked people to answer the newsletter. So I actually wrote him like a long emails, and he answered to me personally, and then I answered, and we exchanged a few emails. Yeah, that's how things happened. And
That's
after that,
beautiful.
yeah, and so the next year, the next summer after that in 2003, he had like 3 concerts, and I was like, okay, I'm coming. He was like, no way, and I'm like, yeah, way, I'm coming, and I just came for all 3 concerts and traveled a bit in Europe. Met a friend who I knew online for like 16 years, but we never met before. And I went and I met her in Spain. So it's just like my life totally changed. You know, he wrote that tweet, and my life totally changed.
Nice.
And I came back like for the tour. They had the 10-year anniversary tour in March, April, and I went. I was there again. So 5 concerts.
Okay.
Yeah, all
So
over
you're the biggest
Czechia.
fan now.
Uh,
You're the biggest fan.
yeah, I probably yeah. I'm the fan who crossed the world 3 times to come and see them. So yeah, probably yeah.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
I have
Well,
my T-shirt.
wow, it's him.
Huh? That's I'm
It's
only a fan T-shirt. That's a
yeah,
fan T-shirt. Yeah.
yeah, nice, nice.
Actually, this T-shirt is really cool because when I walk in the street or when I walk in the park in Japan, people actually start talking to me. Only when I wear this T-shirt, like, "Hello, how are you?" Japanese people,
That's a conversation opener.
yeah, definitely. I'm only a friend. Everybody know. Okay, this one is nice.
Nice. And
Yeah.
are there some other questions? Because I have to run to do the release.
Yeah, you can do that. Like it comes out like in 15 minutes. So you can just, if you want to go, you can just go, and I can finish here like alone. Yeah.
You will finish.
Yeah, I can like I plan to talk about those four dolls and the story behind them, and I plan on like opening the doll box, and we did that, and I plan on talking about your song, which is coming. Well, it came at midnight, so it's probably out all over the world now because it's probably already Thursday everywhere.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's out everywhere, and it's going to be out on YouTube in 15 minutes. If you want to go on her channel, she's got the premiere of the song. It's called Decoy. It's a really nice song. I like it. Actually, I was listening it as a combo. Because I do that sometime. Like I take like two songs from two different people and that I think fit together, and I listen to them like in a loop by like two songs together.
Okay,
Yeah. So I don't know if you know. It's called The Dark Side. Like the song is called The Dark Side,
okay.
and it's from an artist who is called Angel something.
Ah, maybe I know him. You can send it to
Like
me.
I actually found it on Instagram because they had a lot of advertisement for it.
Yeah.
Um, the artist is called Angel District.
Okay.
So I was listening to Decoy and I was listening to The Dark Side in loop like that, and I'm like, oh, they go so well together.
Wow, that's
Yeah,
cool. I'll try it.
yeah, you can try that.
Okay.
Okay,
Thank you, Linda, for having me.
and no problem. You can do that whenever you want. Again,
Okay.
it was really
So
fun to
I
meet
don't know
you.
how many people are there, so I'm greeting all of you.
I think we have like 5 people around
Okay.
here. Yeah. So
Nice.
yeah.
So have beautiful days or nights. I don't know where you're from.
Yeah. You too. Have fun at the release, and see you next time.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
See you. Bye.
See you. Bye. Okay, guys. So I guess that's basically it for today. Do any of you have any questions or anything you want to add to the conversation, or do you want to see some specific doll, or do you have any question about my Azone 1/3? Because if anyone has anything to say, I can answer some question. I have time, so I'm not in a rush to go away. If you don't say anything, I think we're gonna stop here for today. I wanted to go on live on Instagram at the same time, but I had a problem with my phone, and it basically had a fever and turned black, and like I had this message like it needed to cool down. So I have the fan right now, and yeah, I was trying to cool it down, but I'm not sure it's not charging properly. So my husband keeps telling me I need a new phone, but yeah, maybe next time I can have like a simultaneously on Instagram at the same time. Okay, guys. So there is more people watching now. If any of the newcomer have anything they want to say and want me to talk about, you can just let me know in the chat, and I'm gonna give like us 5 minutes, and I can just talk about anything you like. Yeah. So yeah, Esther has song that came out today. Like it's a second version of that song, and it's called Decoy, and it's pretty nice. And you can find like all her links, like her YouTube channel and Instagram and Spotify and Apple Music in the description of the video. And you also have all of mine. So you were talking about my books earlier, and my Amazon link is in the description, so you can also get to my books from the Amazon link there. But I also have a blog where I put all my stories, so little snippet by little snippet for free. So if you actually want to check out my writing first, you can go check it out on the blog. I don't know if I actually have the blog link in the. Yeah, I do. It's like yeah, I have the blog link in the description, so you can get to the stories there. I have like multiple stories there. I have multiple genre, and I have yeah, they're not complete on there. Obviously, they're just like little snippet by little snippet. But if you read them all in order, you can get like the story in order anyway from there. So yeah, guys. I think that's going to be it for today. Yeah. Okay. So it's late in Japan. It's you probably have your all day in front of you, but it's late in Japan, and I kind of also want to check out the premiere on Ester channel. It's in 10 minutes. It's at 45. So we're going to stop here for tonight. Thank you everyone for coming, and I hope you enjoyed this video and you had fun with all of us. It's not really dull only today, so it's a bit different than what we generally have. But I kind of enjoy, like doing different things. So hopefully you enjoyed that as well. Anyway, guys, that's all for today. So see you next time for something else. Have fun whatever you do. Bye.